Pauleanna Reid, and I sit on the board of directors for the REAP organization. And on behalf of Aaron and the rest of the team, I want to say thank you for coming out tonight. We really do appreciate it. And I'm sure you all will agree with me when I say that Aaron is a remarkable individual. Yeah. What started off as a simple idea is now changing the future of our city. Please give him a round of applause. Where is he? I can't even see him. He's probably in the back somewhere. So Aaron and I have been friends for a few years, and his influence has positively impacted my life. My current success in real estate is because of the REAP organization. But there was a time in my life where I really didn't think home ownership was going to be possible for me. You see, I'll never forget the day where I checked my bank account balance and the statement said $2.09, okay? I was 23 years old, rocking a $2,000 designer handbag with $2 in it, okay? I was pretending, I was trying to keep up with everybody else in my life. And so needless to say, in my early 20s, my finances and my priorities were a mess. I had creditors calling me, I had a mountain of bills, and no money to pay them. I had backed myself into a corner, basically. And it was finally time for me to take responsibility for my actions. So my first call of action, I locked myself in my room away from the rest of the world so I could focus, so I could renew, revise, and really break down my goals. And after this crazy brainstorming session, I realized something. I realized that the key to success is not as complicated as everyone thinks. It's really, really simple, and I used a simple formula. I wanted to work smarter, not necessarily harder. You see, from my biggest money mistakes, I've realized something. I realized that if I don't understand money, I will always be a slave to it. So I had a choice to make, and my new priority was to achieve financial stability. I think that's what we all want, right? Right? Yeah. So that was my new priority. And so even though I was so scared to take that initial step, I knew that if I didn't go after what I wanted, I would never ever have it. You see, most of us are chasing something, but only you can decide what that something is. I got to a point in my life where I had to keep it very, very real with myself, because this is not a game. This is my life. And if I didn't take it seriously, I'd end up wasting it. So moving forward, I was thinking long term. And I thought, you know what, 10 years from now, my future kids will either eat or starve based off the choices that I made in those moments. So my second call of action was to pick up the phone and call Ken Thomas. My boy, Ken Thomas, how are you? He will be speaking later on tonight. So I called Ken Thomas and I told him, listen, I have a mess on my hands, I need you to fix it. So we sat down, he was very, very patient with me. We kind of reorganized it, and he helped me implement strategies and money management tips so I can go from red to black. And in a few short years, I saved nearly $20,000, easy, just from gaining some more insight and clarity as to how I can really create wealth for myself. So Aaron came into my life a little bit unexpectedly, right? But he had immediate impact. And with his guidance and reassurance that I could really do this, I'm really happy to say that he really encouraged me to purchase my first investment property, and I did so under the age of 30. So I completely turned my life around after meeting Aaron and Ken. It was a blessing in disguise. And from studying their habits and really studying their qualities, I realized something. Their secret formula is to work not right. And so moving forward, I've opened my eyes to really see the possibilities of what I can do by working smarter, not harder. I was reading Forbes magazine the other day, and I saw a statistic that really alarms me. 43% of the oldest millennials are still financially dependent on their parents. 43%. That tells me that financial literacy is important now more than ever before. You see, many of us here, we are young adults, young professionals, new homeowners, investors, newcomers, families, there's couples here, but no matter what background we all come from, the one commonality that everybody in this room shares is the desire to succeed, right? Yeah. When I look into your eyes, I see commitment. The fact that you are here tells us that you are committed to making a better life for yourself. You are committed to developing our community, and you are committed to collaborating so we can really take the future of our city in our hands. So, moving forward, I want you to commit to working harder, not harder, right? I want you to commit to breaking down barriers so we can really open a path so that we can create generational wealth, correct? And I want you to also commit to equip one another with the support needed to really make our dreams a reality. So tonight, I'm so happy to be sharing this moment with my friend Erin. I am proud of you, Erin, and this is huge for you. I just want to say that you are an awesome guy for taking this leap and opening the doors for so many people. So to you, if you have any questions or concerns or want to know how you can get involved with the REAP organization, please feel free to see Erin, Ken, or myself, or anyone on our team, and we will be glad to help you. This is the first day of the rest of your life. From this day forward, things are going to change.